You see the record light on the screen, right?
Yeah, it's working.
Alright. That boy's ready?
Yeah.
Alright, Shalom Akim. This is the brother Shamar Moff, GMS Miami, and alongside with me I got the head of the camp, Kamash, and the brother Kalan. Alright, and today's video that we're going to do is going to be a first mini-series of a series, Lord willing, you know, if it's the Lord's will, called GMS On the Way to Camp. Alright, it's basically like a transit video we're going to, you know, post up, Lord willing, every week as we go to camp, you know, from here on out. You know, before we get anything started, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to Allah, my dear pushing His truth and all truth and sincerity diligently, alright? Today's topic, Lord willing, is going to be on, respect the order, man. You know? Because, you know, in this thing of ours, the Lord sets up order, man. He sets up order, just, you know, that has to be met, that has to be followed, and basically in this thing of ours, because as we always, as I always refer to this thing of ours, is like an army, you know, and in an army there's order, and without order, things gonna be chaos. With order, things stay in line, you know. So we just gonna get straight into the scripts. First script we'll bring out is 1 Corinthians 14 and 40, and it reads, "Let all things be done decently and in order."
Yeah, let all things be done decency and order, man. You gotta do everything in order. There's an order to everything. You got apostles, you got elders, you got camp leaders, you got the heads of the states, you got captains, you got officers, okay? And you got different levels, man. That don't make none of us any more special than each other, but that's just for order's sake, man. Because without order, it's disorder, man. Without order, the shit don't work, man.
You know, just like Yahushua is the head of the church, you know. Let's say if Yahushua wasn't the head of the church, then it would have been all chaos, man. You know, it would have been, demons would have been able to flourish and be at the top, man. So Yahushua at the top of the head of the church, and from Yahushua, you know, pouring His Spirit down on the apostles, which are now alive, which are apostles, the Great Millstone, starting with the apostle Elder Tahara down, man. You know, so you're supposed to respect the order, man. Because with the order, it keeps everybody in line, it keeps everybody in check, it keeps us on the right path as much as possible, man. Anybody got anything to say? That's not bad.
This is 2 Peter 5 and 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For the Most High resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. Yeah, man, you're supposed to basically humble yourself, man. You know, and subject yourself to the elders, man. It could be the elders, the elder apostles, you know, brothers who was in this truth longer than you, man. You play your role, man.
Well, man, you play your role. Because at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, man. So if the Lord set up, let's say, the camp leader to be the camp leader, it was the Lord's will to set him up to be the camp leader, man. And the Lord gave him that power over us. So you're supposed to submit yourself to him, man. Because at the end of the day, he is the camp leader. He is spiritually older than you. He is spiritually over you, man. It's like in real life, how you not going to listen to your older brother or not going to listen to your father or something like that, man. It don't work like that. You know, growing up, being a Levite or whatnot, my parents used to always have a saying, let's say if an adult wanted to go out with a child and the child would tell the adult no, the Levite would turn to the adult and say, hey, the child don't make rules, you make rules, man. So, because it's an order in the thing, man. So at the end of the day, whether you like what the rules that get laid down or not, whether it's beneficial to you or not, man, whether you feel like it's right or not. If the order is set, you follow the orders, man. Until the Lord does what the Lord wants. Let's say if the order wasn't a just order, man, the Lord's gonna make it be known. But until then, you follow that order, man. You be blameless in the eyes of the Lord, man. You know, you can't just sit here and just break order. You won't end up like them fucking fallouts, man, like Nazariah and them, man. You don't want to end up like that, man. You know. So you're supposed to submit yourself to your elders, man. Starting with the apostles, and then on down to the elders, all right, and then to the heads of the states, to the camp leaders, etc., man. So that's
I got a few scriptures, man. I'm gonna start off with 2 Corinthians 10:4. It reads, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal." So Paul's letting us know that we are at war. We are at constant war, man. Every minute, every second, every hour, man. It's not a carnal warfare. It's a spiritual one, man. I'm jumping the gun, but the scriptures say that later, man. It's not carnal, it's a spiritual warfare, man. But mighty through Yahweh to the pulling of strongholds. But the point that I want to focus on is the first part of the scripture, that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. To prove that we at war, man. We at spiritual war right now. Brought the scripture out, so to back up the next scripture I'm going to bring out, man. This is First Chronicles 12:33. "Of Zebulun, such as went forth to battle, expert in war, with all instrument of war, 50,000, which could keep rank." So these men, they were expert they were warriors, man. And the reason they were warriors, because they were masters at keeping rank, man. They were masters at doing their job and sticking to their job and playing their position, man. You go to, when you're in the army, somebody that's piloting or navigating the tank can't be like, "Oh, okay, I want to be on the fucking ground today. I want to be ground troop." It don't work like that, man. Everybody do their job, and collectively, because it's a body, collectively, we all get the glory and we all benefit from it, man.
That's right. Can I say something? Because the first scripture you brought out, it say what? To pulling down of strongholds, right? Yesterday, me and the brother Lawyer was at my house. You know, we was watching a couple of videos, and one of the videos we was watching was the art of war, so to say, right? And then it was saying the best way to defeat your enemy is to make sure everybody, basically in a roundabout way, everybody plays their role in that war. So, hey, if you stay in line, you stay in order, you keep that order, we pulling down this stronghold, man, as long as we stay decency and in order, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Look at, like, for example, these fallouts ain't what they pulling down. They done broke rank, they done broke their order, so they done lost the power, man. They done lost in the spiritual sense, the general, which is Yahweh Shai, not backing them no more, not working with them. They went rogue, man. You know? So,
the scripture finishes by saying they were not of double heart. That's why they were able to keep rank, man. They knew before they came into this truth, when they was filtering out the spirit, they knew, okay, if I end up coming to this day, I have a role, I have a position to play, man. And they knew, okay, I'm gonna stick to that. It wasn't double-minded and wavering, you know, letting they fucking wicked ass mind take control of them, man. Because it's not just their mind, it's all our minds. All our minds is desperately wicked. So Yahweh Shai come and renew it, man. So you can't just be leaning on that shit, man. And then the last scripture I'm gonna get, because they were not of double heart. You all know this was James 1:8. It says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So that's why I say those men that we read in First Chronicles, they were expert at war, which could keep rank, man, because they were double-hearted, man. Because if they were double-hearted, they would have been unstable and they wouldn't be able to keep their rank, man. That's all I have to say on that.
wouldn't be focused on the war as well if they was double-hearted, man. You know, because like you brought out, this is a war we in. When we go out in camp, we at war. You're supposed to always be on guard. That's why there's men holding posts. You know, that's why there's readers. That's why there's sign holders. That's why there's a speaker. And the cameraman. The cameraman also holds posts too, because the cameraman is being vigilant. The ones holding posts are watching the edges and making sure nobody penetrate the line, man. The sign holders watching around as well. So if you're not observing your order, the order of the heads or the man over you, you're gonna break rank, you're gonna break order, and there's gonna be confusion, there's gonna be chaos, man. You know? You got something else, Lord? That's it. Bring out this last scripture, you know, and Lord willing, we'll close on this. This is an example of Peter and the disciple whom Yahushua loved. All right, this is John 20:2, and it reads, "Then she runneth and cometh to Simon Peter and to the other disciple whom Yahushua loved, and said unto them, They have taken away the Lord out of the sepulchre, and and we know where not they have laid him. Peter therefore went forth, and the other disciple, and came to the sepulchre. So they ran both together, and the other disciple did outrun Peter, and came to the sepulchre first. And he stooped down, and looking in, saw the linen cloth lying, yet he went not in. The reason he didn't go in is because he knew it was an order. He knew Peter, the apostle Peter, the disciple Peter at the time, was over him, man. So even though he outran Peter, even though he sprinted harder than Peter, and he had more endurance than Peter, and he was quicker than Peter, and he was more agile than Peter, so to say, on his feet, and he outran Peter, he got to the sepulchre first. He didn't just barge in, man. He stood at the door. Yeah, he took a little peek. Oh shit, the body is gone. But Peter ultimately, he waited for Peter to get there, and Peter went in first, man. Then he followed Peter because he respected that order, man. You know, he respected that order, man. And that's the example we gotta have in this thing of ours, man. Because the scriptures say everything written aforetime was written for our learning, man. Paul, the disciple Paul, didn't just go around doing things. Nah, man, the Spirit came, the Spirit set it up where Paul was to teach the Gentiles, but who was the first one to see that, or in a sense, man? Who was the first one who dealt with the Gentile in a sense, man? And the Lord had to tell him, hey, look, it's time for the Israelite foreigners to come in. It was Peter, man. Peter was the head, man. You know, Peter was the head. You know, so hey, that's all I had to say.
Yeah. The last thing I wanted to add on that, the elder brothers, man, not just the elders, but it's just brothers that was doing the work before you, like the brothers brought out early in the video, man. And that brother, he could be younger than you. He could be 10 years, 20 years younger than you, 15 years younger than you. But he's still spiritually, because he can't be carnal, man. He's still spiritually your elder, man. And that's just the way it is, man. Like it or not, that's just the way it is, man. Hopefully, Yahushua will hope that you like it, man. But he don't give two shits if he don't, man. Look, we had a king, I forget his name, man. Well, hopefully in post-production, the brother will post it. But I believe a king of Judah, man. He was 7 years old. And you telling me wasn't men older than him, like looking up at a 7-year-old sitting on the throne, man? He was 7 years old. They had to listen to his orders, man. He was righteous at first. He eventually went off, but that's just the whole point. Elder don't have nothing to do with age, man. It's a spiritual thing. That's all I had to say on that.
The scriptures say, despise no man in his youth, man. Because you don't know who the Spirit dwelling with. Hey, look at Yahushua, for example, man. Yahushua being what, 12 in the synagogues, you know, damn near schooling the doctors and the lawyers, man. And they damn near spiritually submitted to him because they realized, like, wow, this young man, he's spiritually older than me. He spiritually has more than me. He's spiritually wiser than me, man. they submitted and listened, man. So, hey, man, with that, you know, we hope you brothers were edified. You know, if you got any last closing statements, and we want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutations to all our Akim out there pushing this truth and all truth and sincerity diligently, man. Shalom.
Hit the record button.
Yeah, just hit the